There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stationeers. Welcome back to Stationeers. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like my audio is working. Hmm. Perhaps if I remove it and then re-add it. Oh. In case you guys aren't able to tell, I'm gonna take not a break, but like the first 15 minutes of this stream to warm up. I'm rather tired. I've been kind of staying up late on this weekend, and yeah, been working on making a 3D model for a hood scoop for my car. That's fun. I mean that in a genuine way, not sarcastic. It's actually been awesome. Been enjoying the creative process again. But man, am I tired because that keeps me up late. Just never want to put it down. Okay. For some reason, the audio is not working. Hmm. Odd. Is it because my Windows audio is not doing it? What's happening here? Oh! Well, I didn't mean to do that. This is my other world. Oh, this is the one I did with Amos. My buddy. I had no idea we put the printers inside. Okay. Still no audio. Very weird. You can turn on and off the warnings. Um, Let me just try restarting the game. A lot of the times that does tend to solve the issues. About to find out. Come on, man. A little faster. Almost there. Okay, come on. Hey. So I just have to have OBS open before I start the game. Otherwise, it doesn't pull audio. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna leave you guys here on the screen for just a minute or two while I walk upstairs and get a soda. I need to do my best to wake up so that I can be kind of entertaining for you guys, if at all possible. So I'll be right back. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Sorry to keep you waiting. Whoever the one person is. Alright. Oh. I accidentally left my street now. You guys couldn't hear it anyway. A lot of ums, a lot of uhs, a lot of and filler words. Anything but actually conveying the information. Shit. I don't have enough seeds. One of those plants does. Can I see what the contents are within it? I guess I could always just... I could turn these into glass. Or windows. That wouldn't make any difference. Because I still wouldn't know which ones have inputs ready and which ones don't. I get it. Now I see what I was building. It's like that sometimes. So can I see what's in these if I have a configuration card in my... No, I can't. I do it if I stick my head inside the tube. Not likely. Either way, it can't plant what it needs to. So I should just keep filling these up with regular... the actual fruit, like the soybean, not the seed. The whole point of why I'm doing it this way is so that the seeds regrow. We have enough. I remember talking about this last time. Need to have twice as many seeds in the system as plants on the crop field. Okay, relax. So it might take a little bit to get going, but we'll get there. And these things grow great. I mean, they're potatoes. Kind of hard not to grow them good, but, you know. I guess I should save the potato seeds as much as I can. And just reuse the potatoes from this farm. For now. Because those don't have automatic harvesters on them yet. Those need to be programmed still. Oh. Right. Falling asleep here. Need food, need water. Need to make some more plant stuff too. Should definitely go check how the network's doing. And oh, that's right. I want to power this off of B. That's power in. That's power out. Yeah. I want to hook this up to this airlock instead of this system. I think I can do that. Because the thing running the code for the Harveys is over here. On this side. It's all powered through that. Wait.
Hunger caution.
Wait. No, okay, so you don't connect in. Where do you go? I understand that. Where does it... So it goes across. Yeah. But where does it go up? I'm losing my mind. Just through the wall there. That's just all of these. That's great. Amazing. Where's it go? It must go down. I wonder what I did. Okay, either way. Okay. I see the cable now. It goes around. Yeah, but... So it goes down and across. So if I do that, it's gonna lose communication. So I need to build another router. Oh.
Yep.
Oh shit. That's not gonna keep me awake. I was almost late. I was sitting there measuring the hood. Had to stop. I was like, oh shit! It's almost 8 o'clock.
Game time.
Hmm?
Game time.
Yeah, gotta get on the screen. And I gotta record it. Now it's recording.
Get up to the weekend.
Okay, well, let's just do a little test. So they all lose power, but this keeps power because it was talking through that line there. Now,
Staying up on.
I won't. Now I need to connect it in here. Just poke my head through a wall just a little bit. I'm gonna schmooze this cable. Steal that one back. Leave that like that, whatever. What we're gonna do is take the french fries out of our inventory and set them on the ground. Pull out our drill. Pick that up. Twist it. Okay, pick it back up. Pick that up. Put that down. Put that in there. Turn it on. But it's not powered until I turn this back in. Hey, hey. We're on. Cool. Not too hard. Probably put that back. Oh, hey. Remember when I did that? Anyway. Put these back down. Might as well put these back in. Right? Oh. Almost. Oh my god, it's a solar flare event. No! Where's the AC cooler? We'll really get to see how well this thing cools today. It's gonna start coming on a lot to keep this room cool. Hmm. Got pretty good cooling on it. Keeps it pretty cold. It really isn't warming up too much anymore. I think I throw an AC loop that keeps it at like exactly negative 140 and put this loop here, just short loop it on the other side and put this in with the rest of them. That way I can have a constant negative 140 source. That way I don't have to worry about my refrigerator that holds the food ever spoiling. That'll be it. That's the plan. Gonna have to have an air conditioner. Thinking of this ice cream, which requires air conditioning or a form of it. That's how your fridge works too. Phase change cooling, which I don't have. I suck. The air conditioning unit in this game just kind of like is more like a Peltier cooler. It just requires electricity and splits the temperature of the input source into two, one hotter and one cooler source. And so you take the hotter source and you cool that down because higher temperature difference between the coolant and the environment temperature means a higher transfer of energy. It's based on a temperature difference, which is fun. Yeah, this cooler's going crazy today. Is it warming up at all? Well, it's getting a little warmer.
Tank caution.
All right. I can just open that. Okay. I wonder if there's any temperature difference. Come on. Hmm, not really.
Power low.
Ooh, the pressure's not too low. Did I leave my fridge open? I'm glad I've got the fucking little code thing built into it. A humble little circuit. Wish you could copy multiple lines. It's the only thing about the coding that makes me very sad is that you cannot copy multiple lines. Is there a way I can...
Hydration critical.
No. Oh, I better fix that first. Hydration critical these balls. My helmet's still closed. One water bottle isn't enough for my dude. He's thirsty. He's still hungry too. Alright. Let it ride. Their battery's looking like 100%. What's our 40 kilowatts? Holy shit! Batman. What's the heavy cable's actual limit? 100,000 watts? So 100 kilowatts. That is an awful lot of input. And there it goes. That's what I was waiting for. I figured it was about time. So yeah, like a 40, 35, no, 3.5 to 4 times 350 to 400% increase. Or I guess it would be 250 to 300% increase, or a 350 to 400% of original. There's a lot of different ways to say it, and many ways more that you can say it incorrectly. So it's sent one this way, one the other way, and now it's ready to send the next one straight through. So we've had 2 plants harvested. I guess I should put something on there that counts it. I'm sure this logic board has a memory on it that counts how many sorts it has. Maybe not what. Maybe that's in the exported 5 inventory. That's included the ones that it's spat out just while I was checking. Huh? Oh. Yeah, it needs to be able to talk to the unit still. That is important. That would be important. I'm losing my mind. Cable. I swear I played this game. Just tired today. What did I just see? I knew it. You rat bastard. Gotta open up the pipe on that thing more often. That way it actually flushes the system out of all the nasties. All the liquid possible stuff. Alright. Little cable. Alright. I'm gonna do it over here on the very corner. That way, hopefully, it's out of the way of anything else. I can learn how to use the controls again. Sometimes it looks like I know what I'm doing. Sometimes it doesn't. It's weird like that. Where does that go? Goes left into what? Oh yeah, because there doesn't need to be water. Okay. Yeah, it's connecting in that one. Okay. Not losing my mind. This one goes... Yep. To the left. Goes right. Goes it. Does my dude need anything? A little bit of oxygen, probably. Change the battery out soon. Now everything's powered. Reconnected. We're on. Alright. You. I could also just take soybeans. That's right. That's why I have that vent there. I can just take the soybeans. Put the soybean in there. So now this machine has one. Oh, who's the next one to get a seed? Hey. I probably could have designed that better. This is pretty good, though. And these shoot down and over. And then I need to put grow lights on the side. And turn on artificial sun when the sun is up, too. That way they get their full daylight's worth of daylight, and they're not getting cheesed out by the fact that when the sun's over these, there's no light reaching them because, well, the moon has no atmosphere. No atmosphere means no atmospheric scattering. You see all the stars, too. It's very pretty. But it also means that the sun does not, in fact, light up anything around you, and most of your lights will not reflect on much of anything. It's not about reflectivity. I think it's about the light bending because you don't actually see the sun, but the sunlight's actually reaching around the planet still. You can see it on the planet. The fact that the sun has that orange ring there. It's very pretty. Sometimes you need to just step back and appreciate it. All right. We need more chutes, which means we probably need more iron. You know it. And in the mining belt. Alright. Let's get our battery and our oxygen. What we forget about that and die. Irritate critical. Shh. Alright. No big deal. check. 60% and 74%. I think I can rock with that. I might as well set. Yeah, I should set these down at least. Oh, I missed that piece. Oh well. Most of these are like one last little piece. Keep going down. Looks like it's this way.
Jetpack low.
Oh, I gotta save that for my exit. Ah, I went right past it. Woo! It's by a couple feet. Lucky dog. Alright. Pretty well on the iron. This way? No. That way. Oh man. It doesn't use it that fast, but shit. That would have sucked to climb back out by fucking drilling my way out of there. No thanks. Wait a minute. Go stuff these in the recycler. It's probably done. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Nah, screw it. Didn't even make it halfway down by then. Whatever, it can process the reagent mix. Whatever's in there. I appreciate the consistent viewer, whoever it is. Woo, sun's coming back up. Let's recharge that jetpack before I fucking fall in a hole that I can't climb back out.
Jetpack critical.
Jetpack critical. I'm always terrified I put it in the wrong container or some shit and I just accidentally contaminated one of my containers. I hate dealing with contamination like that. That is not fun. Put a safety mechanism on it, but I'm not. Because I'm lazy. Cool. Cool. $20 liters of water? Yeah. 20 liters of water still. So those immediately surge. So these aren't really like emergency batteries. They're more like a surge recharge. Because they dump all of their energy back into the system. I wonder if I can control the transformer that lets these output to only turn it on when the batteries are below a certain percentage. Might have to do that with the transformer instead of turning it on and off. It's on and off state. That's a problem for later. Right now we're doing food things. Ooh. One of them harvested. What's happening? Oh, it's dumping out the fucking tube. Oh, shit. It's not going to have anything to plant. Yeah, I picked all of it up. Alright. Put a couple soybeans in there. Oh, wait, that's a stack of 3. I should have broken the stack up. Damn it. Well, maybe it does. Yeah, because there's only you can transport can transport stacks of items. That's what the stack was for. Whatever. Oh, that's perfect. Because then it feeds this side, it goes down, down. These will switch to forwards. This one goes forwards next. Forwards next and feeds the end one. Did I do this right? I think I did. When this flips, it feeds one to this side, then one to that side, one to this side, then one to that side. This feeds 1 and 1. So that's an even tree split. Oh yeah. I guess I should go open that tube up. There's input for this machine, probably. No. Input for this machine. I thought it was one of the outside ones. Might have been one of the inside ones. Nope. Wasn't the N one. What? Maybe I just can't see it. It's at the other end of the tube. I don't know. Whatever. Problem for later. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, got soybean. I'm assuming they're going to start producing at a faster rate, and I'm going to be kind of outpaced over here on this side. I'm sure it'll be a problem that I can't put all of my food away. That's a cute little compact farm system there. I like it. Growing 16 plants in a 3x1
Filter low.
automatically. Just need to finish the rest of the setup. Alright. Cook up some of that iron we were so happy we got. Maybe I write that code that automatically loads this. I believe I write it on this one. Is there an open slot? Printer, pen, vector. Does that go to auto lathe? Wait, no. Auto lathe, electronics printer, pipe stacker, tool stacker, no device. There we go. Oh, that would be fine. Take this out, drop it in here, import. And then we can mess with it real quick. What does that say? Okay. So what I'm reading here tells me it puts off extra gases, which we're constantly seeing whenever we're smelting materials. You can see it off gas around it. So they suggest to put it in a box and filter it. But it puts off hot oxygen and methane, which is a fuel. So if it ever reaches a polar mixture, that room will probably catch on fire. I don't really want to make a 2.5 meter cubed bomb, pressure bomb. That's not on my to-do list. Okay. So then I'll load R4 with the 4 with logic type. We want to load whether or not it has something in it. Hmm. I didn't think of a better way to do that. So when the shoot input is occupied, that's how I should write this. So it needs to read the logic slot occupied. So I'm pretty sure that's also just have to scroll there. I believe that's also going to mean that. Ooh. I think we need to load logic. Here it is. Slot index ls. D4 slot index logic slot type. 0 occupied. Slot index is 0. Occupied is the condition. R4 is equal to 1. Branch 2. Furnace. Start. All right. And from here, let's save D4 on activate. I'm going to assume the correct state is 1. I think that's all I need. Checks when the occupied slot is full. Or it checks that condition into 4. If 4 is equal to 1, then it jumps down to there. Then it activates that and jumps back. Then it deactivates itself once it's done. But then it's going to be trying to activate it even while running. If there's more than one in there. So I need to move this branch somewhere else. I need to move it down here. Have another place here that says furnace check. Furnace check will be the result of this instead. That's furnace check if R5, which is going to be loaded from our 5D4 logic type activate. And that's only if it's equal to 0. So if it's greater than 0, aka 1, it's already activated. As it would be down here. It doesn't recheck. R4, which is the slot occupied. Or, well, maybe none of this matters. I mean, that's just extra coding in case. Okay, maybe it's not. It's set to the arc furnace right now. My check loads to see if the occupied slot. The input? That's the input, though. Oh, man. Well, is it or isn't it? Oh, I can't read that. Oh. Why the hell not? Ah, you fucking idiot. I gotta use 8 and 9. And that's 4 and 5. 9. 8. Firm. Pick that up. Put that down. Export profile. Hey, look at that. It works. Wasn't so hard once you start using the right numbers. Talk about banging your head against a fucking rock. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Me through. Let me through. Oh no. It means I can't go into my crop farm anymore. Okay. So let's build it backwards. So we don't bang our heads up against it the whole time. That's an output, that's an output. So I need to go left. And then junction. Oh. No. No. Well, that's kind of...
Power low.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tight little pack supply here. I packaged this thing pretty well. I got a little lucky, but I packaged it pretty well. I should have started making another tent. After this is Harvey's, then it's more coding. Then I'm done. No more food. Soon enough. And the lights. Can't forget the lights. Probably should have drank some water while I was in there. Damn. Give me those. Look at that. Look at that. Damn, I feel like giving myself a pat on the back for that one. Okay. No, I can't sneak ahead. Alright. Well, best I can do is leave the junction there so that way I can just pipe it in. I guess I expected to bring it in this way. Okay. Might as well honor that. Seems like it's fairly well planned out. Probably power the grow lights from below. That side and above from this side would be easier. Slightly different setup, same height. And I think that would be good for the plants. Maybe like 2 of them. One here and one there. One on each side. This way too. So there's 4 of them. I think that'd probably give them enough light. And then I need a daylight sensor also piped into that whole system to tell it, hey, this is when it's day and night. Such. Very industrial looking. But it gets the job done. And then we need a synthesizer. I swear. What's this called? You. Reagent processor. What's the upgraded version of this? Oh, it's the automatic version of the reagent processor. Oh, something I can pipe it into. That way I don't have to store potatoes and soybeans. I can just store the French fries. Hell, I'd be ecstatic to just store the French fries. Lots of tripping hazards, not easily traversed. These discharge first every time, right? Let's see. Yep. Discharging. This one's charging though. But this one's discharging rapidly.
Hunger caution.
Well, I guess it's limited by the transformer, but it's pretty much give it the good old beans. Dang. Now we're at 100%, so now that's charging instead of discharging. Bingo. Okay. So yeah. I need to turn off the transformer that's inside of the block underneath them, so that way it doesn't actually let any energy through from the battery into the other system. Right now it's backfeeding into the other batteries, and quick charging them back up to 100%, and then charging on its own once that's done, because this power is higher than that. The point of these batteries is not to quick charge those. It's an emergency supply when those eventually do run out. If, for whatever reason, during the night we have a large surge of power necessity. Alright. So pretty much all the exit piping is sorted. I need the harpies for the other side. I need to encode the other side. I need to... Ooh. Maybe if I remove the floor paneling, I'll be able to walk. And underneath. Who knows? Pretty wild looking. Pretty wild looking stuff. Alright, what else would I need for the Harveys? Oh, somebody's back. Whee. Hello, new person. The other Harveys, we need more electrum and copper. We're going to need 8 of them. So we're also going to need more steel and some more silicon. So everything except for the solder. Shit. That's a lot of materials. Alright. Got a picture of the list. Luckily, I've got plenty of iron left over here. I can make all the chutes I need. Hopefully, run the potato line. Just set it up the same exact way I have the other one set up. No different needed. Quit yawning. Probably making people tired. No. Bye, viewer. Maybe I shouldn't acknowledge the person. I don't know. I'm sure somebody, maybe anybody, might have an opinion on that. Flip-flop here. And then flip-flop vertically. Oh, need more chutes. What? Tell me you don't have enough iron. Damn, then I definitely do not have enough chutes, even a little bit. Flip-flop. It goes down forwards, and then it goes like that. And I don't quite have enough. Oh well. I'll figure it out here shortly. Figure it out. I mean, go get more iron. Hmm. That's like all the stuff we need. Give me everything you got. The whole inventory. Dump it on the ground. Turn your pockets out. 54 grams of iron. This one. Okay, I don't know if I can take all 115 grams of steel, though. That's a little jelly. Alright. Turn this down to like 50. 60, 70. Do that. What? Oh.
Power critical. Filter low.
Still gonna have to go get some more stuff, but it's alright. Oh yeah, silicon. Now I've got enough of all of it except for electrum and copper. Alright, that's manageable. Let's build a couple more of these since I was actually pretty close on the chutes. Should be able to finish up my chutes, grab the materials that I need for the final bit of... No, I don't need steel. Copper and electrum, which is gold and silver. Right? Gold and silver and copper. I've got plenty of silver. I've got some gold. Only make 50 grams of electrum, though. Which I don't think was enough. No, I need 80 grams of electrum. Well, 72 to finish off the full stack, but you guys get the idea. Alright. No lefts, just all right. Alright. For sure now. Oh, could we... Thank you.
Hunger critical.
Now all of the turns are in. Oh. Now all of the turns are in.
Waste tank caution.
Wait. Did I forget a flip-flop? did. What's critical right now? Food. And the waste is 75% full. And... Okay. Let's do our flip-flop. Flip-flop splitter. I think we do still need to have that lovely little... Oh no! That's the other critical thing that I missed. I can't fucking see. There we go. Who knew, bro? Who knew? No, let's not. Let's not fuck up the pattern. Okay. Just more iron for the chutes. Most of it's there, though.
Hydration critical.
Okay, okay. I get it. Food's important, but hydration critical these balls, you motherfucker. I'm not drinking water unless you make... Alright, fine. Some scrumdiddlyumptious french fry. Maybe a little baked potato to finish it off. Suit on. Oh, that's right. I gotta take my suit off to do this. Wrap in a bag.
Waste tank caution.
I should put some lights up in here. Yeah. I think that would be worthwhile. They're only, what, 10 watts? That's not the right button. That's the right button. 50 watts. Fuck. That's right. The emergency light's 25 watts. A 50-watt green all the time. Could always hook one up and see how the battery does. I'd want to put it like here, so that the light casts into like every corner. Because, like I said, the light doesn't really throw very well. There's an atmosphere in here, but it's just not. Well, I guess it should bend around the corners a little bit. We'll see. Depends how the lighting engine is. Ultimately. Alrighty. Add me some more water, just in case. Don't want to hear nothing about dehydration. Hydration critical or... Okay. So. Well, battery. I should probably get some more oxygen. Just in case.
Air tank critical.
I am going out for quite a bit of stuff this time. Start with some iron. Go from there. And we need gold. And copper. That'll take us through to all the harvests we need. Wow, I'm moving. Holy shit. Wow. How can I be right on top of it? Okay, I was. Thank you, buddy. Lifesaver. Ooh. He's acting a little funny there, though. Do the tools degrade? Like, is there health on this thing? Maybe it's because it's low battery? I don't know. That's fucking weird. Like, stop detecting it at a weird range. Like, gave up on the super close one for one that was, like, quite a bit further away, really. By the sounds of it. Hot as fuck. Alright, that's enough iron. Copper and gold. Thing isn't normally wrong, but it's really messing with me today. I don't need any more iron. I need more gold now. That'll do. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. There's some gold. Automatic food set up, then I can just kind of do whatever I want. Get some water for the system. It's got 20 liters in it right now. Probably want to have about 40. Go get a bunch of ice after this. Next time, I guess. Fill up the water, and then I guess really start getting into the rocketry and the cars and exploration and getting further out. Survival's taken care of at that point. Maybe make a nicer suit, the advanced furnace, stuff like that. Really start getting into the thermodynamics of pulling the additional contents out, like pollution and CO2 from that, from my plants. I think it still creates some additional exhaust oxidizers like nitrous oxide and such. I know it's not perfect. No matter how hard you try with that stupid gas mixer, you can't get a fraction in there. You can only get a whole number of some sorts, so it's not perfect. So it's always rounded a little bit. There's always gonna be a little bit of extra waste. So I don't need my light on if I'm up here. Where's the copper? I ain't playing. Where's copper? Shit, did I mine it all? Alright. That's also another reason I want to add the light timer in. Because then if the sun goes down, it goes down. So I just need to time how long the day cycle is. Or turn the lights on based on solar incidence. Once it's above the horizon by 10 degrees, and 10 degrees before it goes down below the horizon, it shuts off. That'd be the best way to do it. Because the sunlight sensor reads the sun through the earth, even when it's not visible. You know, I think I've got enough. I think I'm just gonna vent that. There's more silver. Some more silicon if I wanted to collect that. I think I'm just gonna climb this sheer fucking mountain face here real quick. Instead. Sometimes you can get them going faster than 4 or 5 meters per second going up. Depends on the angle, how you're climbing the mountain. He's got to jump like just above the surface so that he gets a little bit of a boost. Kind of like that. A little bit of an extra kick at the top. Just hop on back to base. Faster than the jetpack right now. For now. Hmm. I should put a condensation valve that takes the liquid stuff out of this pipe before the valve here that lets it into the filtration and exhaust system. And then from that water line put an evaporation pipe or valve or evaporative valve, and then pipe cone on the other end, so that the liquids transfer into the liquid pipe and then re-evaporate out to atmosphere. That way we never have any liquid issues in this line ever again. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Because it has zero back pressure once it's through the condensation valve. So it's got to compress on that side, and then if it turns into a liquid, it slides out that way. However, that valve works. Be kind of interesting to know if that's a real thing. I know there's expansion valves which turn the liquid back into a gas, like in an AC system, but that's the other way around. That's gases with liquids forming in them, transferring only the liquid out. Which is usually a compressor. I guess it's a mixture of gas and liquid, which is kind of like how this. I don't know. Is that pipe broken? No, it's curved forwards. Losing my mind. Panic. Also losing my train of thought. Time I need. Time I've got. Let's run the iron through there for now. Save. We'll save 2 of them. And then we'll run some copper through. Gold, 1 part electrum, or silver makes electrum. And that's at high pressure, low temperature? No, middle both the ground. Okay. All right. Oxide, 2 volatiles. Oh. And that's about it. Put in the gold. Put in the silver. Plop that shit out. Oh. Looks like I need to... Looks like I need to actually vent what I've got. Down to pressure. 2.4 megapascals, and then bam, it's going to say electrum. There it is. All the escaping gases. Alright, cool. So we got electrum, we got copper, we got iron, we got steel, we got silicon. All the stuff that we need out of that list. Did you need iron? You need copper and electrum, that was it. Yes. Iron's for you. More fucking chutes. It's a pretty big chute system, honestly. So I get why it needed a lot. That's a lot of iron, though. That's like a lot of iron. I guess I could start making the Harveys. I need 8 of them. Hopefully they come in stacks of 8. No, this one. Just in case. Might need more. You never know. I don't think 10's going to cut cut it. Not quite. This might, though. That's also a nice feature of it. Just to keep you fed. That's almost enough anyway. One short. I don't know, the whole thing. One short. All right. Now the whole system is complete. We just need to get the Harveys in there. I'll have to get in there and probably remove the vent. Oh, I do need a couple more. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? I must have just missed that one. So there should be plenty of seeds and actual soybeans now filling the system. Any of the seeds that are left over from those actual soybeans that are planted will become seeds, and instead the soybeans get looped around out to here because they don't actually get put into this system. I'm just going to make another 10 because I think I need 3 more after that anyway. Damn. More? That'll be enough. I don't think I'm going to code them in today. I'm very sleepy. It's getting late in the night. Where is the chute inlet? Thank you. Make a couple more of those. Oh. Ain't worth it. I'll have 16 harvesters working off of one single integrated circuit. in here for a moment. Import.
Power low.
So it's going to have 8 more lines here. Wait, what? I got it to be that short? Damn, I did good. So each one of these checks requires 4 lines. It's 32 more lines plus 8, 40 more lines. The rest of that's all. No biggie. So 40 lines, 80 to 120. We got extra after that. So yeah, it'll butt up right against the end of the entire coding bank that we have available to us for one integrated circuit. But we'll be able to run 16 Harveys all off of one IC circuit. All independently checking their individual devices, device harvesters below. And producing 8 plants worth of soybeans and 8 plants worth of potatoes. And the sorting is automated. The last step I have to do after that is pipe all of that into, and the lights, can't keep forgetting the lights, and pipe all of that into a refrigerated vending machine. And then I'll have cold food storage automated. Be able to pull out my ingredients whenever I want to, make my french fries. Means I've got infinite food. Just need to feed it water. Power comes from the sun. Everything else is managed. It's survival taken care of. Except for getting water. I still have to get water. That's the only thing now. It's pretty good. That makes me happy. Means I can do whatever I want and not worry about it. For however long I want, because it's taken care of for me. That's a pretty nice setup there. Put that back in there so that it... No! Oh, wait. It was just time to harvest. Boonk. The first one was the seed, so it went around already. That does produce pretty often now. I need to fix those last two. That's the last thing I'll do. I'll go in there, I'll fix those, and then I'll start putting up the Harveys. But they can't do anything yet. I'll make sure all of the stuff is named properly. Ready to go for that. But I'm already past 10. I'm ready to call it. I am tired. I guess I could use some more filters here in a bit too. Might as well switch my battery all about here. Whoa. Could have waited a second longer. That was close. Alright. Waltron over here. Let the air cycle. So I should probably pull the Harveys out and try and get them into their position correctly first.
Suit critical. Suit damage.
Okay. Noted. Don't try and squeeze into a space you really can't fit. Ouch. Yeah, just fucking ouch. That's enough to take off, and then I'll be able to reach in there far enough for the Harveys now. Try not to die in the process for whatever reason. I think I can probably hit that one from the window too. That scared the shit out of me. Either way, the rest of them will be easy. Easy enough. What? Oh, I already put the first two in, I guess. I guess I didn't wire those ones. So I guess I gotta go back outside anyway. I knew I put those in backwards. I was like, wait, that was just backwards from where I was facing. Was that the...
Hey. Staying up too late.
I'm not. I promise. This is the end of it. Can't fuck these up. Okay, they are all named. And I can see them from out here. Which means that configuration can read it from out here. Which means I'm good. Okay. Just gotta find a way to turn those last two on. I think my labeler can also reach the Harveys from here. Reach that one. I can reach that one too. Okay. All the Harveys are named. All the trays are named. Power the last two on, turn the last two on outside, come back inside. Eat a little something, drink a little something. Call it a day. Alrighty. No lefts. Alrighty. We're done. Oh, man. Got a fair amount done. Set up the automatic feed for the arc furnace. Set up the rest of the harvesters and the chute network for the potatoes. All that's left is to set up cold storage and the input for the cold storage and the lights. That whole thing's taken care of. I might have to have an extra integrated circuit for the lights. Who knows? Might not be able to code that in 7 lines or less. Oh well. Who knows? Maybe I will. 7 lines or less. Load. Check. So a branch. When the sun is above an angle. And when it's below an angle. So a check for the solar incidence. 2 branches. 3 more lines. 6 lines total. No, it needs 2 branches. Or I could just have it be naturally off. 1 line. And branch with another. Seven lines exactly. It would branch 2 when the solar incidence is above the angle we need. I know how to do it. Harvey's. Put this. So all we do is up here in the start. We then, after we give it the definition of Harvey, we give it save batch Harvey on 1. So they're all on always. All right. That's it. That's most of the auto farm, except for the lights, the cold storage, which could be anywhere. Could be outside, could be inside, could be in a different room. I'll just have to shoot network it over there even more. I don't know how big the refrigerator is. Not the refrigerator, but the vending machine. And it alone costs 80 Electrum? Nah, man. Nah.
Filter low.
It's not hard to make Electrum, but it also requires gold on top of the Electrum. So that's 100 grams of gold. Shit. I guess so. That one really is. That's gonna hurt me. There goes the sun setting. Time to call it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out the stream, especially on a Sunday. I will see you, lovely people, all on Tuesday. Bye bye.